those watching at home and those on YouTube. This is Artist Talk. I'm Prestige. This is
Marley Massasoy.
And we have with us today
White Ryno.
And we're going to talk about the next season of NTP. Back Open Mic Thursdays. I'm going to start it off with my first question.
Oh, wow. First question, first and foremost. Do you have a following? Because in order to stay an artist, you must build up a following. So do you have people, if you put a flyer out there, that want to follow you?
I absolutely do. Absolutely. I've been doing music for a long time. I've been doing shows since I was 20. I'm 29 now. So, been doing shows for a minute. I actually started doing shows here in Pontiac at the Crowfoot. So I actually do, absolutely. I have a following. I got a like page. You can follow it, facebook.com/realwhiterino. Got a good almost 600 likes on there. I got my own team, Royal Mitten. We're a team, a label, independent label, whatever you might want to call it. Facebook.com/Royal Mitten. We're 8 artists on the team, a couple DJs, producer, a singer, rappers.
Wow. And it's beautiful to have a team because, you know, it's hard to do all of this. So when you actually put a team in place, that shows that you're a leader.
Hey, so listen. Today is 420, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not crazy. Today is 420.
Yeah.
420 2017.
Yeah.
April 20th, 2018. Where do you see yourself?
Sit next to Tommy Chong, man, smoking a fatty, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to take it, man. I'm trying to. That's what I do. I do skater, stoner type rap, man. So that's my idea. I guess that wouldn't be really where I want to be, but it would be cool, wouldn't it? I just plan on keeping the movement Royal Mitten going. I want to build a bigger tour, a Michigan tour than we did this year, a bigger one next year, a Cloudy in the Mitten tour, or maybe a different theme. And just build that, and also build my skate shop, who's a big sponsor of our team. It's called Concrete Roots Skate Shop.
Okay.
It's in Brighton, Michigan.
Okay.
They kind of sponsor us, we kind of sponsor them. It's kind of, goes back and forth. It's all teamwork.
Woo! You understand teamwork. That's awesome. Name 5 people who you've looked up to or who have mentored you. Name 5 people.
I'll start with number 1, man. When I was a kid, I'm rocking the Red Wings hat anyway. When I was a kid, I always looked up to Steve Yzerman. He was always my favorite player. Hockey was my sport. He's a leader, so I always looked up to Steve Yzerman. He was a huge influence on me. As far as hip hop goes, and locally, big dudes that I could name. Mr. Chief. I don't know if anyone heard of Mr. Chief. He's out of Redford. He's signed with, or he's with Beats at Will Records. With Paradigm, Kid Rock's DJ, Astray, Dag all them cats. Mr. Chief actually put me on stage for my first time at the Bullfrog in Redford, and I have a couple songs with him now, recorded in his studio a couple times. So he helped mentor me. He's also one of my favorite artists locally. I got all his CDs. Okay. So for sure, another one, Mo Dirty. Mo Dirty's helped me out more recently than in the past, but I owe a lot to him, man, for hip-hop. He actually put me in his group, Topsoil. I'm just a promoter in his group, but that's fine. Right. I do my job, and I keep my swings, and he puts me in the D. So it all works. So that's 3. Let me see. Number 4, I have to just say it was my boss, man. He hired me at Concrete Roots and is teaching me big time. And I've been... swear, my bad. I've been messing with 9 since they opened, and it's 2017 now. I work there. I'm moving forward, so keeping the movement going. So he's definitely a big influence on me. He's a business major, and he's a good 10, 11, 12 years older than me. So definitely, he's a good friend of mine too. So it's good to have older friends and younger friends. I also have, some of the guys on my label are like Lil Dre is only 19. Chaotic Character, my DJ, he's only 19. And I'm 29, so I have friends that are older than me, and I have friends that are younger than me. I feel like that's important, especially when you're trying to create a movement. You need all ages.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
I mess with older people and younger people. It's real recognized real. And lastly, a recent. It's weird for me because I skateboarded a lot when I was a kid, and now that I'm older, I'm getting into it. I work at the skate shop, so I'm getting back into it. So Ryan Sheckler, my favorite skateboarder. I grew up watching Ryan Sheckler. He's on TV. I'm sure a lot of you know Ryan Sheckler just from the moves he makes, but he makes some boss moves, some business moves. So he's a smart guy. He's been with Etnies shoe company for 15 years, and he's got his Sheckler Foundation. He does a lot for Detroit. He does the skateboarding event in Detroit at Hart Plaza every year called Red Bull Heartlines. It's like the only pro skateboarding event in Detroit, so that's another big influence of mine.
Come on, let's
You just dropped some wisdom. I like the way you said that however you can be on the team, you'll be on the team. You said, like, well, even if I'm the promotion, that's okay, because people have to understand how to at times be in the forefront and at times how to be in the back. Right. So that's very, very important, because if you're not that type of person that understands how to be in the background for when somebody else needs you, right, how can you lead anybody else? Right. You got to know how to take the background. Absolutely. So that's real important. I like how you said that. Mm.
Hey, so another question. You, as yourself, as an individual with NTP backstage the brand, what do you feel like you bring as a host that sets you apart?
I think we already have a big movement in Michigan. We already do events all over, and Crowfoot has always been one of my key places, but I really like the underground feel of this spot a lot more. The feel here is way more, it's just, this is how a show you want it to go. I mean, not that I'm not knocking the Crowfoot.
Yeah, we love the Crowfoot. We love you, Blair.
They throw great professional shows, but I love the underground scene here. I love the feel here, and that's what we bring. Royal Mitten is actually, Royal Mitten, I'm trying to kind of make it into, we're a team, we're a label, we're focusing on our dreams, but we're also trying to build a platform for all artists to get on stage. And we built that platform for artists to get on stage all over Michigan, not just like at one spot, but all over. So when we throw the tours, we go Waterford, Mount Pleasant, Saginaw, Flint, Lansing. We're going all over, Ann Arbor, because we're trying to get, if you're an artist, you're trying to get in front of everybody. And you can't expect, if you have a fan in Lansing, you can't expect him to drive all the way here. He's not gonna. You got to go to him. So you got to go to your fans. So that's, I think this is great. I live in Pontiac. I live downtown. I don't live far. I live like 10 minutes from here. I think this is a great spot for me to help me build my brand, and also help build your guys' brand for sure. I'm all about it.
I love this interview.
Honestly, like, we've done many interviews, but that was the most important thing I think I've heard out of all of them. Just to build and get out in front of as many people as you can. That show me that you got hunger, drive, and determination. That was the most important answer I ever heard doing these interviews. And that's no knock against everybody, because everybody got their own vision. They got their own way of brand expansion, but what you said was very important, because like that Lansing person, if they don't got enough drive and ambition to come to us, we got to make up for it and go to them. We got to make them believe. It's our responsibility, because this is our dream. It's our responsibility to make them believe in our dream. If not, it's another person that they'll believe in. So you got to get in front of as many people as possible. So I love that answer.
Okay, well, I mean, he just covered so much. I really have nothing else to ask, unless you got something else to ask.
No, really, hey, we can wrap it up.
Okay.
This was NTP Open Mic Thursdays. That's where we at right now. This was the Artist Talk interview for the next season of NTP Open Mic Thursdays. I'm Prestige.
I'm Marlene Massasoit.
And I'm White Ryno.
Yes.
And look, we're just going to sign out, because he closed it out. He wrapped the deal the best way it could be done. We gone.